Hello, lovely. My name is Essence. I'm a variety content creator and safe space cultivator here on Twitch. Typically, I try my best to stream like Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays as long as my work schedule permits. Outside of that, you can catch me in Discord hanging out, or you can find me on different socials just posting at will. um, I basically started streaming for individuals like me who are introverted, may not have had a safe space to be themselves, so that you can be yourself with your chaotic bestie. So come hang out.
Hi, hello, welcome everyone. I'm Watch Holly. This is Essence. We're going to talk about for season 4 offline content and how do you grow on Twitch when you're not streaming. Essie, go ahead and tell me a little bit about yourself.
Hello. Okay, so funnest of facts, I did not start out as a gamer.
Oh.
And streaming has turned me into one.
Oh.
So I have the weirdest backstory. I actually got into streaming from mobile gaming.
What?
No, I'm
crazy.
so serious. So I back in college, I want to say around like 2018, 2019, which is when I first like made my Twitch. I met this streamer who was playing the same game called Envy as me. Unfortunately, I got super invested. So that's how I originally started. And I'm always honest with everybody, like mental health was a really big thing. I've struggled for multiple years with my mental health, which is unfortunately why I'm not as consistent as I want to be on Twitch. But I always let my community know, my friends, family know, like, hey, I'm not in the bestest of mental, but when I am in the best of mental, you're going to get my 110%.
Definitely. Oh, wow. What a journey. My goodness. And now you're here.
Yes. It's been fun. It's been different ups and downs because you really learn a lot, like when it comes to content creating, things you never thought that you would want to learn or had to learn about. You know?
No, definitely. I think it's cool that you started out on like Discord kind of first, and then you're like, oh, what's this Twitch thing? Instead of starting out on Twitch and then doing everything. Anyway, okay. I feel like I could talk to you forever. All right, so back to interview. All right, so do you post on social media, and what is your offline content strategy that has contributed to your Twitch growth?
I do post on socials. Again, right now I'm in a mental drought, so not as consistent as I want to. However, my typical like go-tos with mine are memes and editing different clips to either be out of context or just like, wait, that's it? Like what do you mean?
Yeah. And when you do clip it, how do you post all of your content? Like what's your content pipeline?
So typically I typically have either the day before stream that I'll post it, or I'll do the day of stream that I'll do a post. So for example, a couple weeks back, I did a cosplay where I was playing Sadness from Inside Out, and I was playing Marvel, and I was being a healer on Marvel. So what I did was on TikTok, I was live as I painted my entire self blue.
Right.
Did my hair of the works, and then I ended the live on TikTok, posted the picture on Twitter saying like, hey, can you guess my character? But the picture was black and white.
Oh.
So it's like, I don't really know who she is.
Yeah.
But I want to find out. And then when you come into stream, I did the grand reveal as being Sadness, and I tried to just be very like down. I tried my best not to laugh too much. Like I tried to stay my best in character. It was so hard. But I like doing things like that to build in the momentum.
I like that.
And to build up the ideas. And then after, if you have any cute clips, if you have any cute pictures or whatever, you can post them to like Insta. Or if you want to do like a clip montage, you can put it on TikTok too. You know what I mean?
That's true. No, I like that. Yeah. And what's your best performing piece of content, and why do you think it worked?
My best performing piece of content so far is actually a makeup and hair transition I did on TikTok, where for a while the Chun-Li like sound effect was really trending on TikTok, and I was just starting like my wig laying journey, and I'm just like, I feel like I can do this. So it starts off with me just like sitting there, lip syncing to it, and then I do the little on the camera.
Yes.
But when you open them, it transitions to me with my wig, my makeup's done. I had my room light changed, and you gave a little attitude, a little sass, because it was a sassy part of the song. Now I do consider myself like a smaller streamer, even though I have like to me, higher numbers on, social, but I know in the grand scheme of things, compared to other people, they're astronomical, right? But for me, I was just so proud and happy that, one, I had the confidence to do it, and two, it actually came out to a point where like I wasn't over analyzing it at the end, because at the end of the day, if you're not happy with your content, like why are you here?
Right. Yeah. No, definitely. And let's talk about not social media for a second. Are there other ways that you try and grow offline when you're not streaming?
Oh, for sure. Discord is like my go-to, especially if I'm having like really bad mental days and I'm just not able to stream, or I'm just not in that space to like be me. I have my different safe spaces that I'll go to in Discord. I like having spontaneous movie nights where I will just sit either in general chat or in like our designated movie area. And then we used to have fitness nights where I would put P90X on and we would all just be in Discord and have our cameras on.
Yeah.
It was so funny because like people like P90X is older, but it's so hard.
I love P90X. I did that in high school. I loved it. I still have Tony. I know Tony is amazing.
I have the entire set on my
do you
computer.
Really? Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
So like that's the kind of stuff that I would do.
Yeah. I love that. And that's also maintaining your current community as well too, if you're staying close and you're hanging out with them.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what are your favorite tools or apps for creating high-performing social content for your streams?
For me, right now, my biggest focus is TikTok, since it is like the main, like, discoverable, anything can happen with them. X, not the biggest, not the best on.
Yeah.
But that's another story for another day.
We also call it Twitter now. It's still Twitter.
I don't want to call it my ex.
I know, right? Seriously.
But when it comes to like editing and things of that nature, I like using CapCut for ideas, but I try and recreate them myself in Adobe. Because I feel like, what if we get the app taken away again, right? And like, yes, the app itself can give you like a plug and play action, but I personally have like that drive where I'm just like, I really want to learn how to do this. Like how do video engineers do this? But I definitely use those. I do my best to also like look at the other videos and YouTubes that I see other people doing, more so for inspiration rather than like copy pasta.
Yeah.
Because, different streamers and different content creators use different avenues, I want to say is the word that I'm looking for.
Yeah. And then when you do post those videos, do you analyze the content afterwards in the analytics? I
do, but hear me out. I don't look at it for at least 2 weeks, and here's why. I know myself, I get very anxious when it comes to me posting things, and I know if I look at the analytics right away, I'm going to be very critical on myself for the fact that it didn't blow up instantly, and everyone doesn't love me, and now it's just sitting at like 2.
Yeah, right.
So I give myself a grace period of like 2 weeks. I'm like, you know what? I did that. I posted this. I'm just going to let it be what it is, and I'm going to move on to the next one. And me keeping myself busy helps me not over-criticize and analyze what I had before. I have my little timers or my reminders set like, hey, you posted on XYZ, check that. And then I'll look at it and I'll see, okay, this content is leaning more towards males, this content is leaning more towards females, this one's actually hitting out of country, while this one's actually in the US. What is it that, where did it peak? Where did it not peak? Where did it start to fall off? Like, okay, this is what I can do better. This, I can see I was quiet for like 2.3 seconds too long. Like, and then I'll just really get into the nitty gritty and just watch it over and over again. And also look at the different bars and graphs that come with it. Cause social media is so nice. They give us the analytics. We just got to look at them.
Definitely. Yeah, then that's really good, especially since you're doing it in a way that is sustainable. Because if you only post 3 times per week, then 2 weeks later, you're like, okay, I only have 3 videos that I have to look over.
Exactly.
All right, so my last question is, what advice would you give a Twitch streamer trying to break into short form content?
Stay true to yourself. You do not need to be like anyone else. Everyone grows at their own pace. You are a flower. Sprout at your own time.
Yes.
Like, because I at one point I did fall into like, oh my God, like this person's doing this. Like maybe I should do something similar to that. Like it's really working for them. Forgetting the key part is that it's them.
Mm-hmm.
It's not me. I can't be anyone else but myself. Even if I try. I could be like, I'm gonna stop smiling for the next 2 seconds, and then there it is. A big old smile.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just like I'd rather be confident and comfortable with what it is that I'm doing. Make sure that you are comfortable first and foremost, and then other people will feel comfortable and they will come to you.
I love that. Well, perfect. Thank you so much for doing this today. I really appreciate you.
Thank you. Of course. It's been a pleasure.
Yes.
Message me. We can keep talking.
Oh my God.
We have fun. Yes.
Definitely. All right. We're going to say goodbye to YouTube, and I'll say goodbye to you right afterwards. Okay?
Bye.
Bye, YouTube.